Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Mindy Jo News Show, where I share news that you can absolutely use. Today, we're going to be finding out what organizations around the district are honoring Dr. King's service and continuing his commitment and realizing his dream for everyone to come together and work together to get the job done. So let's take a look and see what organizations around the district are doing to commemorate Dr. King on today. Let's take a look.
Anybody need anything? Everything. No? Peanut butter? Cheese. Need what? Bread? Everything. Oh wait, bread. You need more cheese, meat? Or anybody got a surplus of cheese and meat? Bread? Thank you. Although I think bread? Sure.
I'm Allison Grace with Meridian International Center. Today we did our warm-up DC program in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King. It's kind of a all over the Mountain Pleasant and U Street corridors is our way of giving back to the community in a service project. And today one of our on-site activities was we were planning on making 200 sandwiches for Martha's Table so that they could distribute them later today. And my colleague Catherine will tell you a little bit more about the actual sandwich making and how it went.
So my name's Catherine Blair. I also work at Meridian International Center, and as Allison mentioned, originally we were thinking we would make 200 peanut butter and jelly and meat and cheese sandwiches, and we had so many volunteers come and show up that we actually made that in about 15 minutes and we had to go out and get more supplies because there were so many great volunteers out. So we probably made somewhere close to around 550 sandwiches that'll go out to DC's Hungry.
Yeah. So it's a really great opportunity for us to meet with other people in the community, but it was also really amazing to see everybody kind of come together, work, and then when we told them that we had a brief intermission, they were like, great, we'll hang out, let us know when we can come back, and everybody flocked right back as soon as we got more, so it went really well.
I wanted to volunteer because I never really did a volunteer day of service before, so I wanted to experience that and see if something that I was interested in.
I came out today because every year for Martin Luther King Day, my mom makes it a big deal for us to go and volunteer and give back. So I've been doing this, every year. Since it's like our first year away from home, I thought we still need to do it. Even though she's not here telling us to do it, I feel like we should still continue, the legacy, continue to, give back.
Same and the same mom, so yeah. Yeah, so my mom told us to go do community service, but to keep doing it, keep it going. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Marion Bennett. I live across the street from the Meridian House, so I thought this was a wonderful opportunity to come and serve on MLK Day. I think it's important to continue the very strong tradition of service and volunteerism in America, especially today when there's talk of downsizing in government services, so we have to pick up the slack somewhere. Years ago, when I was a college student, I did volunteer work in South Carolina helping to register voters in 1965, and to realize in 2008 that some of those I helped volunteer, that I was volunteering to to register to vote, or their children or their grandchildren were having the opportunity of voting in a primary for a black man or a white woman. And 40-some years ago, if anyone had ever said that was possible, I would have thought they were crazy. So I really felt good that our volunteerism in the 60s was paying off decades later. And it's wonderful to be here today to see all these students and volunteering, and also people who are older, like myself, people old enough to be their grandparents, and to see little toddlers here too. So we saw all sorts of generational diversity and ethnic diversity in this wonderful effort to make sandwiches today.
Thank you so much for your
Hi, my name is Meg Poole, and I'm the director of the Global Service Leaders Program here at Meridian International Center. And thank you all for joining us here today at our offices to honor the anniversary of Dr. King. What Meridian does is our primary mission is leadership development, and we carry that out through the exchange of people, the ideas, and the arts. And what has been interesting, I've been here about 15 years, and what I've noticed is that all of the people that we are hosting on an exchange program are very affected by this strong culture of volunteerism in the United States, and I think MLK Day exemplifies that more than any other day. The program that I run is actually trying to bring a little bit of that spirit around the world, not so much as to bring Americans overseas to volunteer, but to look for the people in those communities around the world that can mobilize volunteers to address real social challenges. So what you are seeing here today in DC is called Warm Up DC. And what's really driving it is bringing all the different partners in the community together, people from the businesses and from the local government and also from the nonprofit sector, to come together and work all towards a greater mission. And so we even were able to log in some of our international members in about 8 different countries to participate in some virtual mentoring. And so the day's been a big success. We're really happy with everybody that came for a very eclectic variety of volunteering, but I thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Peter Sacco. I'm a junior at the George Washington University in Foggy Bottom. We're here at the Meridian International Center in Meridian Hill, DC. It's MLK Day 2014, and it was a great day for us. We made some sandwiches. We did. I personally wrote some letters to veterans. We were making some masks for kids, so it was a lot of fun. I do a lot of community service initiatives for the city. I work for the city government, work for the mayor's office, so yeah, it was a great day.
All right.
Yeah, so we found it, and you can also turn off the demographic tracking.
As you can see, many people around the district are commemorating, honoring Dr. King through their service on today. Whether if it's making sandwiches for those in need, knitting, or just having a conversation, coming together to see what ways that they can contribute in continuing service. Today's weather. I'll share a quote from Dr. King. We're moving up the highway of freedom towards the city of equality. Our nation has a date with destiny, and we can't be late. Well, that's all the news I have that you can absolutely use for today, Monday, January 20th, 2014. Peace.